Yeah. Damn, bro. Every single one of you looked lost and confused.
Was that supposed to be scary, bro?
No. Hey, Miguel, you have no idea what that was?
I actually have no idea what it was. It gave me like some futuristic vibes. It was a lot of noise.
Futuristic vibes, damn.
A lot of weird noise.
Is it that one show that they used to play on TV? It's like the aliens.
Nah, it wasn't. Nah.
Is the X-Files?
Is it here?
You're
Here,
getting
let me,
close,
There
though.
you go.
You're getting close, though.
here.
So it's
I'm
not
gonna take a wild
X-Files?
guess, and I didn't even
X-Files.
listen to it.
All right, Ben, go.
I'm gonna go with it was the theme song from Ghost Adventures.
No, but you were very close. It's a theme song to Ghost Hunters, bro.
I'm about to say
Hunters.
Ghost
Man,
Hunters.
Yeah.
I should have known that.
There's another show called Ghost Hunters.
Bro,
Yeah,
it was
I guess-
Ghost. Dude, Ghost Hunters was the fucking original, bro. And
Yeah.
then came Ghost Adventures, bro.
Yeah.
I
Come on,
saw
was
the Ghost Adventures. That's the one on the Travel Channel.
That's how you know you don't have class. You don't got class in your.
That's how you know I don't fuck with this shit, bro.
True.
I'm scared. I'm a fucking scared, bro.
Shit. All right, what's this?
True.
What are we doing, bro? What are we doing?
Well, today, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with Ep.2 of season 2. We're kicking it off with the banger. Season 1 was cool and all, type shit. Season 2 started off with the banger with episode 1. Episode 2
Spooky banger.
might be a little spooky, might be a little
Spooky
crazy,
banger. Yeah.
might be a little wild. I might be gone midway because I can't handle it. I don't know yet. But we are back with another episode of Los Compas. And, Miguel here. Why? Don't know why. Hernán here. He's cool, I guess. The main reason we're here. Who's the reason we're here for?
Damn, bro. We got an amazing guest again. Like Moises said, season 2, we got nothing but bangers, bro. Season 1, we don't care about season 1 anymore, bro. If you were a guest on season 1, sorry, bro, but we don't care about that shit no more.
That's
We
crazy.
here,
bro.
season 2.
That's wild.
We don't agree with whatever Nan says here. I'm
Remember,
sorry.
Hernán is
Hey.
his own person.
Yeah. Sometimes I'd be going off the rail, my bad. I'm sorry. But season 2, we got a special guest in the house. We got the Compas Martin
What's up?
from
What's up?
I.E Spooks.
What's going on?
How you doing, bro? How you doing?
Man, we chilling, bro.
Yeah,
I'm ready to get spooky.
You ready to get spooky?
I'm ready.
But
let's do it.
We don't only got Martin. We got the compa Chris from I.E Spooks.
Chris.
You want to poke your head in real quick?
Chris,
Yo,
poke in.
what
bro.
up?
Poke in.
Yeah.
What? I was like, damn, I'm too close.
We got the compa Chris. So we got the whole package today, but we got both of them in. So
Hey.
we're going to do it a little bit different today. Unfortunately, my setup is not really adequate for a lot of people, but we're going to have Martin do like 40 minutes somewhere. I'm not going to give him a time limit, however much we talk. And then we got the compa Chris. He's going to be jumping in for the second half of the podcast. Like you said, Martin, we're going to get spooky, dude.
Let's do it.
We're going to
Let's
get
do it.
spooky, dude. Shit.
ready.
Well, just right off the bat,
Yeah,
dude. Right
I
off
don't
the
know, bro.
bat.
Hold on, time. I feel
My
like
bad. I'm sorry.
your ambiance over there should have been a lot darker. I feel like your light should have been a little dimmer. You should have had a candle.
Right here.
like a pentagram in your background.
But the thing is, like, they spend so much time in the dark with all that shit. Like, maybe they just don't want to do that right now.
Yeah, we need some light. We need some light every once in a while.
And we're the light in their darkness right now. You know what I'm
There you
saying?
go. There you go.
Pretty sure that's
I've-
copywritten lyrics.
If I were you, I would have worn like more cheerful colors then instead of wearing black on black on black.
Nah, but this is my style, though, bro. Black is my style.
You
know?
can't be someone's light wearing all black.
But we got lights on, though. We got lights everywhere.
No,
Shit.
but first off, before we do get started, congrats to you guys for season 2, and
Hell
y'all doing some big stuff on here.
Thank you, man. Thank you. It was on me, man. What can I
All
say?
you?
It was on me. What
That's
can I
not
say?
just oof. That's how I feel sometimes. And then
Yeah?
Chris reminds me, nah, bro.
No, it was both. Yeah.
I'm the cute one.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, you're right. Maybe Moises and
Nah.
Miguel did do something, Maybe they did do it. Yeah. All right. Thank you, guys. I love you guys. I couldn't do it without you guys. You guys are my
There
rock.
you go.
You
There
guys
you
are my
go.
rock.
How do I kick him from this shit, bro?
That's what you're gonna do? I'm gonna make sure the fucking demon haunts him for the rest of his life. All right.
Hey, that brings up a good question here. Well, shit. Congratulations to you guys. You guys hit 1,000 subscribers on fucking YouTube not too
Yeah.
long ago, man.
Yeah, thanks.
And that's 1,000 subscribers is a lot, man.
Yeah.
That's a lot. It's hard to get subscribers on YouTube. I remember someone said that on YouTube, it's probably the hardest platform to grow right now.
Mhm.
I don't know why it is, but I mean, we can attest to that. We're trying to hit 500 right
Yeah.
now. But you guys hit 1,000, bro. Congrats,
Yeah,
man.
Thank you. Yeah, man.
And
Just
It's the hard work that you guys are putting in, man.
Uh-huh.
The videos are dope, man.
thank
Dope.
you.
And everybody likes paranormal, man.
Uh-huh.
Don't pay attention to my sis over there. He's like the one odd one out.
People like paranormal with facts, bro. That's what
Yeah.
I appreciate, the facts.
Yeah, the facts of
You
facts.
guys,
And
you guys give the facts, you know. You build a story behind everything, so it's like you get hella invested, you know.
Thanks, man. No, yeah, it's a big deal for us. We're excited about
hell yeah.
the 1,000 subscribers. We know how hard it is to hit that.
Yeah.
So we're like, man, that's about time we hit that. We've been doing this for a little under a year now. It's about
less than a year?
Yeah, it's about to be a year now, maybe a couple weeks, few weeks.
What are we doing wrong, guys? What are we doing wrong here?
Not
Oh,
hunting
shit.
ghosts.
Damn. All right.
Nah, but it's a big deal. But you know, we're trying to be consistent and you know keep shooting out content.
Oh yeah, bro. I mean, you guys said. I mean, we also are on season 2, but you guys just started your season 2 as well.
Yeah. Episode 1, we just dropped it a few days ago.
Yeah, and you guys checked into the motel. You had the little condom on the door when you guys walked in and shit. Yeah.
This guy was ready. He was ready for the.
You probably said that.
Yeah,
Chris.
he did.
Chris. Yeah, you put that there.
No,
Yeah.
it was there.
Damn. Well, yeah. I mean, I.E Spooks, man. First question for me is, I mean, what made you guys want to do like a paranormal YouTube channel?
Yeah. Man, we tried few years ago. We tried, you know, picking it up and starting this whole thing, but it never worked out. We went to the first video that we shot was in Nevada, the Cloud Motel. I don't know if you guys ever heard of the Cloud Motel in Nevada.
Okay.
We shot there, and we were like, we didn't have a name to the YouTube channel yet. We
Yeah.
were like, we're just trying to mess with it. We had a camera, couple tools, just playing around with it, but this is like our 3rd time trying to pick it up, and our 3rd time was a success. So
Yeah.
we just started uploading videos. We saved up a little bit, and we just went off. We had dinner. I was like, bro, come on, let's do this paranormal stuff. He's like, man, all right, I guess.
He wasn't too into it.
He's scared of the dark. He's scared of the dark.
How you gonna be I.E Spooks and be scared of the dark, man?
He's like,
What do you mean? It's valid, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you okay? Or you're right.
No, he's like, keep an eye out on him. I was like, man.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, it's our 3rd time trying or doing this, and so we just started shooting content, man, just going crazy and talking and, you know, really trying to set a goal of what we're trying to do here.
Yeah.
Because we're trying to be different at the end of the day too.
Yeah, of course. Put your own spin on it, kind of thing.
Oh yeah, for sure. So just you know, we're from the IE, so we're like, all right.
Shout out to I.E.
Shout out to the IE.
We love the I.E, man. They've treated us so well.
Yeah. I man, we got some crazy YouTubers out there too, man.
The I.E.'s on the rise, man.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying the I.E. was never like on the map. They always have been, but like a lot of people coming out right now.
Yeah,
for the I.E.
IE's hot right now, but
Yeah.
you know, so so we're like IE, and then you know, we were just trying to like, okay, we're if you notice on camera, we're just 2 funny guys, just like, you know, just hanging out, but at the same time trying to pick up paranormal stuff and, you know, just do that. And so we're like, okay, we've watched these paranormal shows. It never picks up when like, oh, we see something.
Yeah.
It's always like the camera's messing around. It's like, we're like, okay, we have to really be true and see if we can just figure it out and see if this place is really haunted. So
Yeah, and that's kind of at least to my next question. I played the Ghost Hunters theme song. Is that what? Do you think that played a part? Like when you were growing up, you were watching these shows and like, damn, one day I want to do something like that.
No, yeah. When I was a kid growing up, my parents, my mom would watch that type of stuff.
Yeah,
you know, so she would always ask the question. It's like, oh, would you ever do something like that? Would you ever go into that room, you know, in the dark and try to figure out what that noise is?
Yeah,
and I was like, nah, hell nah. But it left me wondering, just like, would I do that?
Yeah.
So I was like, I think I would, you know, growing up as time went on, I was like, I think I would. I wanna see how I would react and respond to those type of stuff.
So you're that guy in those horror movies that go towards the noise and not away from it.
Heck yeah, I'm curious, bro. I'm curious. Like, what's that noise? I might be the first one getting killed, but
the first one to die.
Hey,
or you'll be the hero that fucking kills the killer. You know, what are the chances? I don't know. Probably low.
The fact that you had to rethink and be like, "Would I do it?" Nah, fam, I'm out.
The moment
not a second thought, bro. Like that's it. Anyone ask me, would you? Nah, before they even finish the question.
Hey, that's what Chris does. He's like, "Hey, bro, go check it out first, and then I'll come."
Not even Chris, bro. Like, hey, good job to you, bro. I ain't going.
Hey, Chris, let him talk his shit, because then it's gonna be your turn, and then you're gonna get your get back, all right?
He'll get his licks in.
He'll get his licks in, right? Hell yeah, dude.
Nah, fuck that, dude. I was gonna say it's funny you mentioned how like the older TV shows, how like, because like I do remember watching like Ghost Adventures. That was the one with like, I forgot his name, like
Zach
Baggins. Jack Bagels, whatever. Yeah, that guy. And like I was like what I would watch like episodes, and I do remember there was one episode where like it got very serious, and like one of them like went to like a deep stare and whatever, and I was like, nah, bro, this is like fake and shit, because I mean, I think that's the human mind though, like, obviously speculation and questioning everything. But then I was like, you know what, man, if it's true, it's true. I want to know about it. Like, let them be loved. Like, it is what it is. But like to your point, like I do remember seeing like when like the shows would be like, oh, did you hear that? And like the camera would shake, and then that was it. It's like, oh, like cool, like what was that though? You just shut the camera.
And then commercial
cool.
break.
Commercial break, yeah, for the dramatic suspense and stuff. Yeah.
So I think the fact that you guys are like trying to like be diligent and like, and again, I'm not saying those TV shows are fake or anything, whether true or not. People can do their own research. But I think the fact that you guys are going above and beyond and trying to do your due diligence and provide like true accounts, like I think that's pretty cool.
No, yeah, that's the whole point of this. We call it a show, but this whole I.E Spooks is to figure out if the place is haunted and really show if it is haunted.
Yeah,
and there was this one video that we dropped maybe like, I don't know, 5-6 months ago, and it was a house we did. And we stayed like a good 20 minutes and went in the I think it was a living room or hallway. Was it with the snapping sound, Chris? And we're like trying to figure out what that snapping sound is. It was a noise, because we would ask like, make a noise or snap. It would snap. So we're like, damn, okay, it snapped. Now we're gonna figure out what that is. But the house, the owner had like a box. I forgot what it was for, but it was in the hallway.
Yeah. We
figured out that it was like an energy thing. And so it would cycle every like couple minutes. And it does like a snapping sound when it's done going around and cycling. So like, oh, that's the snapping sound.
What the heck?
So like that was the whole point of us starting the show. It's like trying to debunk
it, yeah.
And that's what like most shows or like most paranormal YouTubers do, is like, okay, they go into the house or whatever location and it's like, oh, you guys see that? You guys hear that? It's like, nah, we don't hear it. What's going on?
Yeah, we don't.
And it's
bro. Just because you put subtitles in it doesn't mean I can hear it all of a sudden.
Yeah, it'll say creak or noise. And it's like, no, we don't hear it. But so that was the whole point of us when we sat down, was just like, okay, let's be real and let's debunk it. And that's what we've gotten people that have hit us up with, like, dude, we love what you're doing because you guys are real.
Yeah.
And you guys are there really trying to like figure out if a place is paranormal or not.
Yeah, and that's dope, because I know there's people out there that are in a very real situation where they live in a home and it might or might not be haunted.
Yeah.
And then you got the Ghost Adventures crew, the Ghost Hunters crew coming in to make it super dramatic, and then they'll make them believe that it's actually a ghost. And then it ended up being fucking little fucking toy on the side doing it the whole time and shit like that.
Yeah, look, mention you got the kukui in the hallway for no reason.
And now that family's traumatized when you could have easily told them that, nah, it was just that. But now you you put it in their head that, nah, it's actually a ghost or something.
Yeah. So that's the reason we did what we did. But
hell yeah, man.
Yeah, so that's pretty much how we.
I'm gonna need you to do a house call to my brother-in-law's house.
Ooh, yeah.
Brother-in-law.
His brother-in-law has a house that's supposedly. Would you call it haunted though, or would you call it like a friend?
I don't know. That friend stole a phone, bro. So I don't know about that, bro.
Okay, yeah,
but why is it haunted or what?
Well, that's the thing. We don't really know, but we've had a lot of things like events happen. So, I mean, one of the things we've seen a rocking horse rock itself.
Okay,
it's inhabited. You know what I mean? It's inhabited. It has a parasite in there somewhere.
What's it called? My sister has given me like accounts from her that. So my sister moved into that house. It was my brother-in-law's grandparents' house. Okay. And when she moved in, like she knew and heard of things about it, but like when she moved in, she said that she remembers like things being knocked off her counter
She was drunk.
like in her room. And but like my brother-in-law, his name's Ian. He would always be like, "Oh, like yeah, there's like a kid spirit of something that likes to play around." And so like I guess my sister one time was just like, "Hey, like I'm not in the mood, or like I don't want to play or this and that," and like it stopped. And so like she's giving me little accounts, and she's like, and they both have given like different accounts of stuff. Again, like I said, everyone has to do their own research, and like if they believe it, they believe it. But like it does feel eerie in that house at times. And again, I don't know what that feeling accounts to, but it is weird.
Hey, I.E Spooks is here.
I.E Spooks is here, ready for hire. Could it also be like?
I was gonna say I have a crazy theory about that. It's next to our local high school. Back in the day, our local high school during World War II, if I'm not mistaken, was used as a like not a concentration camp, but like what's the other word? Like just an encampment. It was just like they kept some Japanese prisoners of war there. Nothing bad. But I feel like it's so close to there that maybe some shit went down at the high school grounds. And like there's like energy leaking out to like nearby. 'Cause it's literally right next to our high school grounds.
And then don't quote me on this part, but I do remember someone saying that house was built on like some sort of like burial ground.
It's always the burial grounds,
bro.
The house
is always the burial ground. It's always the Native Americans.
That's why I said don't quote me on that one.
Hey, their land was stolen. Their land was stolen, bro.
Like, and then just like all these accounts, and then like their story that's like, maybe there is something there.
Can I give you like a weird, like craziest scenario right now? And I really hope I explain it right. The people that live, his brother-in-law, the people that lived in that house, obviously they experienced whatever they experienced and stuff like that, because they lived there all their life and stuff like that. But Moises, and remember this is a scenario. Moises at this point in time still hasn't entered the house. What if the brother-in-law and the family didn't tell him anything about the spiritual stuff, and he goes in the house and he just doesn't experience anything?
Mm-hmm.
But then change that scenario, and what if they did tell him about all that stuff? But now he's kind of like aware of it, and he looks out for it, and now he's gonna experience it because of it. But it's not necessarily that; it's just him looking out for it,
Mm-hmm.
Call me a liar?
No.
No, that could be it. Go ahead.
I was gonna say he's calling you like your mind is unaware at first, so it doesn't even look for like.
It doesn't look
signals,
for these things,
but once you are aware, it's like the possibility of being haunted. Like your mind and your eyes are just looking around for any kind of sign.
It's that whole phenomenon. Like we talked about it before, where it's like you buy a car, you've never seen that car in your life, but now that you own that car, you start seeing it everywhere.
You see it everywhere
because you're paying attention. Like that's something that's in your mind now.
No, that's something that I've told Chris about. There's been a couple locations where I'm like, bro, don't tell me nothing about the location, like the history of it, because he's the one that will do the history on locations. I'm the one that he'll be like, hey, bro, so this happened. Yeah. So let's figure out if, that's true. But there's some locations where I'm like, don't tell me no history. Let's see if we can just match up with what the history is telling us. And so, no, that makes a good point. And I think that's a good idea for us to like one of us not know the history of the location and see if it does match up with.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Because I mean, if
don't like the fact that Ryan called me a liar.
I didn't call you a liar. I said it's a scenario.
He said it's all in your head,
but someone explain that phone situation, bro.
Yeah, but definitely that'd be a good idea. Just have Chris do all the history and stuff, and then you walk in blind. Mm-hmm. You don't know anything about it.
Yeah,
and then there'll be two different reactions.
That's a good idea.
For the record, like with this guy's brother-in-law's house, like I knew about those stories. I never experienced anything, but I mean, that could also be like a non-believer or have fucking bad energy, maybe they're scared of me. Fuck you, who knows?
Well, like for Chris and I'm the non-believer. I don't believe there's ghost spirits.
Okay,
I like it.
Chris is the one that believes in
the
Llorona and the cuckoo in the hallway and but yeah, so that's what balances us out.
The balances, that's good, dude. That's good. It's always good because
he's like the rational side,
Like, the rational side,
the logic. I need to get the actual proof or debunk this shit,
Yeah, exactly. No, like I said, Chris believes 90%. Let's just say, and he doesn't believe all the way, just because he wants to leave room for if it is fake or whatever, but. So he so there is a balance between us, and he'll go in like, "Hey, bro, no, this is really going on." I'm
Yeah.
like, "Bro, it's the AC. Chill out, you know?
Okay.
Hey, you're drunk right now. Just go to sleep. Go to
Just
sleep."
go to sleep. Okay.
Yeah. So,
So-
so I was gonna ask real quick back to like when you said that whole snapping thing. So how do
Yeah.
you like differentiate like when you guys go in? How do you guys differentiate like natural explanations like that versus
Yeah.
like genuine paranormal activity?
Man, so if we can't explain what is going on, like if we're feeling some type of way, like perfect example is Suicide Bridge in Pasadena. We went to Suicide Bridge. We had a cameraman. Our cameraman, we're following a trail. Our cameraman had 3 scratches. I believe it was on his back. Okay, on his back.
Yeah.
As we're coming up from the trail, he's like, "Bro, my back is burning. Like I have this burning sensation in my back." We're like, "Oh, like shit. All right, let's lift his shirt up." He had 3 scratches going down his back.
What the heck?
And it's like, okay, he can't go around his back, and and then he has a camera following us, so he doesn't have time to mess around and do something like that.
Yeah.
And so that's something you can't explain. You're like, okay, that's paranormal, and there's history on that of people being scratched there.
Mhm.
So we got something, and with the snapping, let's just say it was like, okay, let's stay here for a quick second. Let's figure it out. If we can't figure it out, we got something,
Mhm.
because we're asking it to snap. It's snapping,
Yeah.
it's making noise, or it's taking energy off of our cameras or our equipment that we have set up. That's how we kind of like even it out. We're like, okay, we got something, and nah, this is not what's going on here.
Mhm.
So
Dang. Okay.
The other thing was
Yeah.
like, so like going back to the whole like your equipment, like do you guys have like a
EMF
like
reader.
a tool that gives you the most like I guess like compelling evidence or like convincing evidence for you guys?
that's a good question.
A reliable type shit right there.
We have what we do, the SS method, where we put on headphones like these,
Mhm.
and he has a little a tool that it's a radio, and it dials through the signals, and he'll ask a question as I'm under with these headphones. If it matches up with what he's asking, then we got something.
Mhm.
So he'll ask a question, and there's been times where there was a location in Ontario, Claremont, I think it was. We went on a trail. The story was that the teacher or a man, there was these kids camping. It was like a summer schools type of thing, and the guy ended up, I think, killing them. I think that was the story. You have to remind me.
Yeah.
And he ended up killing the kids. It was just during camp. And I don't know how it happened, but on the SS method, we got to kill me.
Oh,
So
shit.
it was I was telling Chris, kill me, or I got him, I shot him, or something like that.
Yeah.
And he's like, no. And that's the most scariest too, I think,
Yeah.
where like it freaked him out because like, okay, we're talking about killing.
We're talking about killing and murder, bro. What the heck?
And we're just in the middle of like the woods.
Yeah.
And this is coming up, and
Nah, bro, this is legit. This is Jason Voorhees, bro.
it's like the what do you call it with I forgot the movie, but it's with the recording, it's like with
The
those
Blair Witch
three-
Project?
Blair Witch.
Yeah, the Blair Witch Project. There you
Blair
go.
Witch, yeah.
That's so yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay, so that is perfect for my next question here. As a ghost hunter, I feel like you have to be very courageous, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word.
Yeah.
Do you scare easy?
That's the thing, because like I said, I don't believe, right?
Yeah.
And so the only thing that freaks me out is more of the human aspect of it, because season 1 we were filming outside the whole time.
Mhm.
So it's like, okay, if we run into a person that's not all there in the head,
Yeah.
what are we doing? We squaring up with someone or
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, throw down.
And like our lights are, well, we have pretty big lights, and
Yeah.
like, if they see us filming, they see a camera, they're like, like, oh, okay, let's see what these guys are up to.
Yeah.
So that was the only thing that was like in my head and freaked out about, is just the
More
human.
like the human, yeah. It's like on Walking Dead, you're not scared of the zombies, you're scared of the people because they're more dangerous than the zombies and the
Mhm.
walkers or whatever.
What a nerd, bro! Bringing up
Nah, my bad, I'm sorry.
Walking Dead.
My bad.
No, but do y'all believe in the paranormal?
I do. I believe in it.
I don't know, man. That one's tough. I mean, I've had like one small experience, but like that was more like a slight possession, you might say.
Possession?
You got possessed,
Yeah.
dude?
No, I chilled on me. Someone else. Relax. I would like to see it like a paranormal thing with my own eyes, and then I think I'd believe it a little more. I'm not gonna say right now that I don't believe in it, but like I would look for some kind of logical explanation. Some kind of like electromagnetic field or a gravitational anomaly or some shit like that.
All right, calm down, big words. Calm down, big words over here.
He's like, I'm a ghost hunter now.
Yeah, I watched a few seasons here and there,
Yeah,
that's cool. Okay.
Yeah. I believe in it for sure.
Yeah.
I've had a few experiences, stuff like that. I've said so many stories about like the few stuff that happens, but like where my parents live, we'll hear like footsteps where like all our families downstairs just hanging out, and then we'll hear footsteps, but we don't know if it's like the HVAC or something there. And then there was this one time where me and my sister were home alone, nobody in the house. We were downstairs chilling, and then all of a sudden we hear like a baby crying upstairs. And at that time, my youngest sister was pretty much a fucking young child / baby at that point, and we were like, "There's no way that's Valeria. She's not here."
Yeah.
So we like kind of were starting to go upstairs, and as we were going upstairs, we heard the baby cry again, and we're like, "Nah, I'm out of here." We fucking left. We were outside the house until our parents came back, and we're like, "Nah, I'm not going back in." I had a few experiences for sure, and then I've had like a weird like childhood where like I would sleepwalk a lot as a child. I would like go into my aunts and uncles and just start having conversations with them, and I wouldn't know about them until the next day when they would tell me like what, like you were sleepwalking. And I was super scared of horror movies as a kid. Like the movie Chucky, if someone played the trailer, I would nope the fuck out of there.
Hey, you know what freaked me out is you guys ever watch Paranormal Activity?
Yeah.
Those type of movies, I forget which movie it was, or it was like 1 or 2, when she's walking across the kitchen in the living room and snaps the dude's neck while he's on the couch.
I think that was 2.
One, I think. End of one.
Oh, I think it might have been end of 1. Yeah.
So like that kind of reminded me, like, dude, just imagine just chilling and you just clack.
It's just sleepwalkers, bro.
No cap, bro. If I see you sleepwalking, it's fate on sight, fam. I don't give a fuck, bro.
No, like, but the crazy thing is, like, so I had that problem for a long time as a kid. I always had that issue, and then one day, and then I would go to church. They would have people literally come to the house to see what the fuck is going on.
Yeah,
and no one would figure out. And then one day we took a trip to Mexico, and I got cleansed out there. They did like a cleansing out there. Una pinche limpiada. I don't know what the fuck they used. I was a kid. I literally don't remember. But they did a limpieza out there, and ever since that thing,
that's it.
It went away.
Nah, bro, he was possessed with nah. Hey, bro,
I don't know what it was.
Tell me why then that kid you hear, that baby upstairs, is like that thing that was attached to you, bro.
That was attached to me,
crying for you, bro.
But that was after my issue went away. It was just like haunting us afterwards and shit.
Exactly. Maybe it was like a twin you ate in the womb, bro. Like you didn't know, that kind of thing. Wants to be alive.
But I'm also that person where like I don't really think about it too much when it comes to like ghosts and stuff and paranormal. If I'm home alone, I won't think about anything. I'm just chilling and I don't think about scary stuff. And like nowadays, I watch horror movies and I want to get scared. I want to get scared. I'm like Miguel. I want to see something paranormal just to like say that I fucking witnessed it. And
want to feel that adrenaline, that rush.
I want to something. I know for sure if I witness it, I'll probably fucking freak out. Yeah. I'll be scared for sure. But then that'll just confirm that my beliefs are true. Yeah. So if you guys ever need Los Compas on I.E Spooks, let us know, bro. We'll be there.
Let's go.
We'll be there, man.
If you ever need 2 out of the 3, let them know.
Maybe not Moises. You'll get me and Miguel though, for sure.
Hard pass on my end.
I'll bring my own Ouija board, bro.
That's a good question.
Hey, Chris is down for that,
dude. That's a good question. Shit. I'll ask you, and then I'll ask Chris again. So you guys are hunting ghosts out there, man. You guys are looking for paranormal shit. But is there like a limit that you guys will not pass? Is there something that you guys will not do,
dude? So
when it comes to that,
we talked about this season 2 because we're stepping it up season 2, right? And so during before we started filming, we're like there has to be some sort of like we have to push it just a little bit more than we did with season 1. So our thing was, okay, if we push it and we piss something off, we have to make sure we're not a bunch of girls running out the room screaming, right?
Yeah.
So, no, we decided that nothing
It's off limits.
is off limits. You know, we're pushing it. We're pushing the limit. If we happen to piss something off or piss a Thea off, then you know we're good with it.
All right.
But no, but if we're talking locations, for me personally, I won't do cemeteries.
No cemeteries? Why is that?
Unless there's like a deep history and it's been there for years and years.
Yeah.
Then okay, possibly. But if it's brand new and there's people buried that's recently been buried there, I'm not doing it.
And is it more like out of respect? Because like these people are obviously just trying to rest.
Yeah. So yeah, personally for me, I have my mom that has recently been buried, and so like me thinking like if someone's doing filming near her, like I would be like, what
You
the
feel
hell?
some type
Like
of way,
like get the fuck off.
Yeah.
You know,
that makes
and
sense.
and so me thinking that I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do that, you know. So yeah, I don't for Chris, I'm not gonna speak for him, but he's yeah, he'll tell his story.
Okay.
I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I can also see like an opposite point to that, where maybe it's like, what if you gave those resting people, or maybe they're not resting, maybe they need like an outlet, a medium or something to like get one last message out. Like what if that could be you guys, you know? And it's like, but like, you know, I get it. Like, you know, it's a 50-50.
Well, like
now,
like perfect example would be we shot at a park in a Rancho, I think. And yeah, in Rancho Cucamonga, we filmed at a park that a little girl was murdered at the park from I think gang related stuff. And this happened, I think 2019, I want to say. In Fontana, okay. In 2019, so not that long ago. We walked, I came in there kind of like, man, this is kind of still fresh. Like, I don't know what the feedback is gonna be off this. But we filmed it and we got some pretty good stuff at this park. The feedback, we got a comment on YouTube. I guess the guy was friends with the parents of the little girl. And he's like, man, you know, I just came across this video, and he told the parents like, I guess, very emotional about us shooting the video. And we're like, you guys did a very good job. They like told us all this, like, did a very good job on telling the story and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, cool. We got positive feedback from it.
Nice.
But I was very surprised that that video came across.
Yeah, and it's like what Moises had brought up earlier too. It's just like you guys are doing your due diligence to like make sure that you guys are doing things right, you know?
And we're respectful.
And you guys are respectful, yeah.
Yeah. So we're very respectful. When it comes down to like investigating, we're investigating. You know, well, there's parts in the video like obviously we're joking, and you know, two of us just telling gay jokes.
The condom on the door.
The condom on the door, man. Come on. You know, buying me dinner so you make it easy for him. That's crazy. But no, but yeah. So when it comes down to investigating, we'll get down.
You guys are pushing the boundary. Season 2, then, man.
Season 2.
Would you do like a mass grave? You know, I know it's like kind of a cemetery, but not exactly. You know,
we did. Yeah, we did. We did a cemetery in Pomona. Yeah, we did one in Pomona. And it was a pretty cool cemetery. We actually took Saul from I.E to that cemetery. We filmed with him, and yeah, he enjoyed it. I'm like, man, I'm telling you, this place is haunted.
You get a rush, man. You get a rush when it comes to doing stuff like that, you know?
It is. It's a rush for sure.
Yeah. That's dope, man. Yeah. Okay, so just make sure our episode is nothing with the Ouija board, because that's my limit right there. I ain't doing shit with the Ouija board.
All right, while he's asleep, we run it behind the scenes.
Nah, y'all really fuck me over like that, bro?
How are we gonna fuck you over? You're not participating.
No, but I'm associated though. I'm there in the area.
But you're not participating.
What if I'm the innocent soul that gets possessed because I'm just there, you know?
Hey, he starts sleepwalking. He starts sleepwalking.
I like rise.
Hey, if you start sleepwalking, then my theory was right, bro. You fucking killed your twin in the womb or some shit, and they just want to live, bro.
And then you just run the trip to Mexico again and get cleansed again.
If I start levitating right now, it's all because of Miguel, man. So I'm just saying, bro.
Fuck, what am I? What
So
did I
you would
do? I'm
be-
over here.
You would be down to do the fucking Ouija board, Miguel.
You know
Nah,
what?
He's all talk, bro. He's all talk.
He's
I
all
feel
talk.
like I am just because I'm like, fuck, I feel like I want to be alive, you know? And then some shit happens and I'll be like, hey, you know
want to
what?
be alive and next.
I feel like it just depends on your energy with the board and like what you ask it, you know? Like, don't ask. I feel like if you ask a question, like you got to be willing to pay a fair price for the question, you know?
But is it
Yeah.
there though?
Yeah.
But like, yeah, that's
I
true.
think
But
so.
like, but what if there's that demon that just wants to fucking get out, man? You never know. That
Get out of
fucking
what?
ruthless
Get out of where? The board, bro. Shit, where are you buying your boards from?
Toys R Us, Barnes and Noble.
Motherfucker past go, bro. He's trying to collect.
Oh.
He wants a
That's
nice meaty body like yours, Miguel. To fucking
Hey,
just come through.
I mean, look, I'll be like, bro, we can live like symbiotes, you know? Like, you
Symbiotes.
help me, I help you kind of thing, you know? You
I think
feel
it
me?
works that way.
No,
Nah,
Chris,
see.
you're gonna have to talk to Chris because I'm all talk, but until that board's in front of me, I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, like actually, nah.
Chris might actually do that. He wants to do a seance.
We need to do a Chris Miguel episode. So the
Chris and Miguel.
the two down ones for the Ouija board, you know.
I feel like I'd wear gloves and I'd put it down and I'd say, like, I'm not touching them, but I'd be like, all right,
those
like,
gloves ain't
like-
doing shit, bro.
like, hey, it's just my fucking DNA's not on there, bro. I'd be like,
Hey,
look,
just
tell
remember,
us-
no matter what, you have to keep your fingers on the board.
Oh, no, man. I want to be like, hey, you know, move the board if you're here or you want to tell the story and like it moves to yes.
You
be
don't
like,
know
oh,
how to
fuck,
use a
all right.
fucking board?
I do know how to use a board, but like I want to believe
Motherfucker,
that.
why are you trying to fucking rig it?
I'm not trying to. I'm just trying something different. Imagine if it does move by itself with nobody touching it.
Miguel's like this. Any ghosts with big old booties out there for me. That's you, Migs.
No.
Come on, don't lie.
What the fuck is it, a magic 8-ball? Try
Please
again
talk
later.
to me. Please talk to me. Please talk.
Please, any.
I'm be like,
Are
any
you-
ghost
you
want to
there?
get the cheeks clapped? Yes, yeah, all right. Yeah.
If you're there, what's up? What's your number right now?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would definitely want to try things before the Ouija board, but that'd be like the very last thing I'm trying. You know?
Yeah.
So you want
I'm just trying to have the whole experience, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta warm up to it, bro. You know?
Nah, see,
All
I
right,
can't.
cool.
Ouija board, like I said, I had a friend that had an experience with that, and ever since then, like, I can't get anywhere near that.
No, I played it like twice.
Hey, but is
Oh,
your friend
shit.
still around?
And you're in my house.
I know.
You're in my house. Okay.
No,
Wait,
I played it.
wait. You've done it twice?
I did it twice, just like few years ago though, like
Yeah.
5 years ago.
What'd you ask?
Man, I forgot. I asked. Yeah,
Well, I maybe
that was
when we
the-
get 1,000 subs.
That was the
Sounds-
board way,
That's
bro.
the
The
reason.
board wiped his memory. You know, it's like, all right,
For
you're
real.
good.
You're
It's
like
a-
my limpieza. I don't remember my limpieza. You don't remember the Ouija board, man.
Fucking neuralized,
Is
bro.
the X
Hey,
still around?
bro, you don't think that's crazy though? You don't remember your limpieza, bro? Like,
Well,
like
it's
think
'cause
about it, dead
I-
ass.
I legit don't remember like what they did to me. Like I remember that day. I remember when
I have
it
a question,
happened.
though.
I
How
just don't
old were
remember
you?
I was young, bro. I was maybe like 10 years old, maybe.
No, that's cat, bro.
Oh,
were-
no, bro.
you were
You have
possessed.
recollection of that, bro. Fuck that.
I
And
don't.
something took over your body during the
Or maybe
limpieza way.
I could-
so
I
when
could've been
you wouldn't be there, and they fucking took it out of you, and then you
Yeah.
woke up after that.
I could have been younger. I could have gone. But they also had like
You gotta
Damn.
ask your parents, bro.
They,
You
they
gotta tell your
also
parents.
they also like had told my parents. I'm like make sure your son doesn't go to like this specific area.
yeah.
Because I don't know if that like messes up the limpieza or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But they're like have them stay away. Have them stay away from like this particular area.
Where we
And
going?
then shit, where we going?
Where we
now?
going? Where we going?
That's-
Dude?
I'm kind of fucked because like I don't remember the area. So like, what if I go back to Mexico
Oh, that's
and
man.
I
We're gonna
stumble
walk
across?
into the forbidden zone, and all of a sudden you're just gonna see fucking an unclick and just be like,
my eyeballs are gonna go back to back to my head and shit like
Motherfucker
that.
just
yeah,
get
we
a
need to
snap.
find out.
So
we didn't know
yeah,
for your own good,
do your
bro.
parents still have the number of the limpieza, bro? I'm trying to.
maybe
I'm trying
man.
to
I
get
can
the
hit her
411,
up.
bro.
I can hear what you got. Sleepwalking problems or what?
I got everything problem.
No, I got sleep apnea. I can't
Oh,
breathe.
that's shit.
Hey, no,
We-
I was gonna ask, like, have you guys ever had a dream where you're stuck in the dream and you can't wake up from the dream?
Like sleep paralysis?
Yeah,
kind of
sleep
thing,
Is,
or
like,
is
is
it
this
different?
sleep? Like,
Yeah, fuck
because
that
I've had
shit.
that before, where like I'm dreaming, but I know I'm there,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
like, so this is how it went. It was me sleeping on a bed, and there was like my sister had my sister on the other bed, and there was a guy with a hat, and he's just all dark, and he's going around the bed, and he's like telling me that I can't do nothing, I can't move,
That's fucked.
and I'm like, I'm just paralyzed on the bed, but my eyes are awake,
I think that is like sleep paralysis kind of thing.
That is exactly.
My man was walking
Yeah.
around like chickily boom, la boom, ba, chickily boom, la boom,
He's
ba.
just going around the bed. Damn.
Fuck that, bro. Sleep paralysis is ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never had it.
I've had it twice. And then do you know what's crazy? My dad's had it before. And my dad actually experienced it like after my grandpa passed away. Like he told us like one day that he was laying in bed and like he couldn't move. He was trying to scream and yell and like he couldn't move. And like my mom was like I think my dad eventually like I was able to, and mom was like, "What's wrong with you?" And he's like, "Have you not been hearing me? Like this and that." And mom's like, "You've been laying there like quietly this whole time."
Damn.
Damn, we gotta investigate your family, bro. It sounds like you have some
Yeah.
spiritual energy.
You already
And we gotta-
investigated my family, bro. She left you.
That's
Look,
hey,
we
nah,
got
she's off the wrong branch way.
we got a few interviews for you. We got his dad, and then we got the limpieza lady.
Let's go.
The limpieza lady's
Let's go.
She's gonna reveal all the secrets, man.
Hey, we gotta take it to some like spiritual paranormal ground way. Maybe you have like some kind of like magnet power,
Who, me?
No, that's cool. Well, both
Oh.
of you actually.
Oh, okay,
You're
okay.
possessed. I swear. I believe you're possessed.
Hernan just needs to cross the line and he gets triggered somewhere. We just got to figure out where.
Yeah. Something's just gonna break my trigger, man. For sure.
If we take him
And
out,
I'm just
right?
gonna-
If we change this,
Oh,
like,
in a heartbeat, bro.
All right.
Just
And then I
fucking-
All right,
become
bet.
I become Danny Phantom, and then I fight ghosts.
I hope so.
Yeah. And then
Some
I got
like
my
you-
little
or you
thermos.
join
I got
them.
my thermos.
Some Yu Yu Hakusho type shit, kind of. Yeah, Yeah.
Yu Hakusho. What?
Yeah, he was dead too, bro. He'd be.
I don't know. I haven't seen that anime, bro.
Oh.
I haven't seen it, bro. I'm not a nerd. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here, bro. We talk about anime.
Look at
You
your
look at your
wall.
back wall. Look at your back wall.
That's not anime. That's comic books.
Hey, but you're a nerd.
That's still
a
a
nerd.
nerd.
Nah, fuck you. That's not
No,
anime.
no. Fuck you.
Shit. Well, Martin, what do you think? I mean, you've told us quite a few stories already, but what has been like your, and just you, this is you. We'll ask Chris as well, but what has been your craziest experience so far for you personally? When
Man, what would be? We've done a lot of locations. I think I want to say Suicide Bridge.
Okay.
Suicide Bridge. We I forget what we're doing. We're on a. This was like a little bridge. There was again we have like a REM pod. So if you touch the REM pod, this little tool, if you touch the metal part, it goes off. So we had it in the middle of the bridge. We were asking questions. We're doing all that stuff, and my back is towards the trees to the woods, and Chris is on the other side. We had our other team, few other team members there, and we're asking questions, and we hear all of a sudden just running, breaking branches through the trees, like it's like something's coming at us. And I'll show you the video.
Okay.
But we're like, oh shit, there's something coming at us. Nothing.
Damn.
Nothing. Like I turn around, we start searching the trees and stuff like that. There's like a human or just, someone, a homeless, and no, nothing. We're like, bro, what?
But it's like the suspense of like the feeling of it actually coming after you. Yeah.
And just like the rush of just like, okay, we feel something. I think that's the scariest location too. It's Suicide Bridge. That's I want to say the most activity we've gotten at one location is that location.
Yeah.
And that's in Pasadena. So I think that's the only time I'm like, oh shit, something's about to happen.
Yeah.
And I think that's the scariest I've been.
And when it comes to, because you're the non-believer out of the two, like I kind of want to know like your goal when it comes to the channel. Like, is your goal to like you want to make sure that let people know that this is all not real and stuff like that, or is it like a part of you wanting to like believe? You wanna have the experience to become a believer.
Well, that's the thing. Like going back to like the question of like my mom asking, how would you react, or would you go into that room? Would you go into that space?
Yeah.
My thing was like, how would I respond to something like that? If something were to happen, would I stay? Would I try to figure out what's going on? Well, what would be my response, to it? So my whole goal is to if we find something, how would I respond?
How would you respond?
to it,
Yeah.
and sometimes like we film something and something happens, dude, I'll start smiling just because I'm like, oh shit,
Yeah,
like this, something's going on, I'll get excited.
Damn.
I get excited, and Chris is like, "Hey, bro, we're leaving now. Let's go." But no. So that's the goal for me personally, is to see if how scared I can get, or how much I can take it, and then also trying to prove that the paranormal is not that scary. Or like it doesn't, like it can't lift you up and throw you across the room.
Hopefully,
it hasn't happened to you yet.
They can fuck you with the wrong ghost over there, man.
No, but for real, if a part of me believes there's no such thing as like it dragging you across the hallway, or it's something being thrown at you, and it's just like I don't believe it has that much power to do something like that, because you'll only see it in movies.
Yeah,
you've never caught ghost adventures where or ghost hunters where they've been dragged across the room, or Zach Bag is like, I want one day meet the guy and also do something, filming wise. But so Zach, if you're watching this or you come across this,
don't worry, I personally know him, so I'll make sure he watches it. Cool. I'll make sure.
But like there's some like parts where it's like I feel like he's being overly dramatic.
Yeah. For the camera or whatever it may be. But I'm like, man, like, I don't believe it could toss you. It can, stuff could be thrown. I don't believe that it could take over your body. I just believe that if there is something there, it's just energy that's there that can just maybe possibly just move stuff just a little bit and do certain stuff. But something that powerful to possess you, I honestly do not believe there's such thing as that. Cool. I like that answer because, and I'll give you an example that has nothing to do with paranormal, but it's kind of similar. It's kind of like you ask yourself sometimes, you put yourself in like weird scenarios, like how would I react if this were to happen to me in this, and I'll give you an example. Like I had a crazy ass experience where I was involved in a carjacking. Where some guy pulled me out of a car and fucking just took off with the car.
Yeah.
Like my sister and my aunt was in there. My uncle was in there. And my uncle like tried to circle around to try to get him out of the car, but we couldn't get him out. And he ended up like taking off with the car.
Damn.
But you always like, well, at least I did. Like I would always put myself in like weird scenarios. I'm like, how would I react if something like this were to happen to me? And I always tell myself like I would do something about it. I wouldn't freeze up. I wouldn't do this. I would like actually do something about it.
Yeah.
And the day finally happened where it came, and I fucking froze up. And
he folded, bro.
I folded. I froze, and I didn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine like,
bro.
I had to literally like Frozone. I can only imagine like if that were to happen to you, like you. Like maybe you played it in your head so many times, like this is how I would react if I actually came across like a ghost in front of me or something like that.
Yeah, so like the serious part of it, I know we like I said, we joke around on the video and stuff like that, but there is a serious part of it. If something does go down, how far are we pushing it? And so like for me, like I want to push it as far as I can, but at the same time, I don't want to risk Chris.
Yeah.
Because Chris.
But does he want to risk you? No,
I know. Like, hey, keep him. No. So that's also in the back of my head, and I know he wouldn't leave me behind.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. If like
you sure about that?
Yeah, exactly. Sure I don't know. Yeah. He's like, I'm out, bro. If you're not coming, I'm going.
We'll find out the real answer in a bit.
He's like, I got in and out in the car. Let's go.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. So last question before we sub you guys.
Tag team in this.
We're tag teaming it, bro. The first ever on the podcast. First ever tag team on the.
Hey, we love doing tag teams.
Oh yeah,
advanced game tag team, bro.
Then they're running a 2-man on a run. It's crazy.
They're running a 2-man on a run.
Okay, so if you guys if money wasn't an issue, you guys have all the technology in the world to be able to do the ghost hunts and stuff like that. Oh, what is your dream location to go to?
Oh yeah, that's what I was wondering. I'm gonna go to Narantas for sure.
Okay, so I would. There's not a dream location.
Yeah.
It's more of asylums.
Asylums, okay.
Across, just there's a bunch of them, right?
Just doing
It's
asylum tour?
Just doing an asylum tour.
Okay.
Just going, prisons, all that type of stuff, and filming those places. That would be I.E Spooks doing that. That'd be the dopest thing to do.
Straight up ban asylum, yeah, you feel me?
Hell yeah. So doing that type of stuff, like, I don't know if you ever guys heard of Sam and Kobe.
Sam and Kobe, yeah. Two YouTubers,
Yeah. So I mean, they're two boys from, I think, Kansas City, and so 2 Hispanic guys from the IE doing asylums and prisons, like you
don't see that.
You don't see that.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I'd be like, that'd be pretty dope to do.
Hell yeah, it's gonna happen, man.
It will.
It's gonna happen. At the rate you guys are going, as long as you guys stay consistent, because that's key nowadays. Consistent. Yeah. Someone used to tell me that quality over quantity, but that's changed, man. It's changed. Obviously, you still want to produce quality, but now it's quantity, man.
Yeah.
Now it's quantity.
No, especially in the social media space.
Yeah.
You have to be consistent.
Yeah.
In what you're doing. If the goal is to blow up and do for in our case asylums.
Yeah.
We have to be consistent. We have to be thinking about the next location. We have to be thinking about pushing the envelope a little more. We have to think of all that stuff. So consistency is pretty important if you want to do something big.
Hell yeah, man. And you guys are killing it right now, man. Season 2, you guys dropped your first episode of season 2.
Yes, sir.
And do you guys have like a certain amount of episodes you guys upload in a season?
No, we're trying to drop as on season 1 we dropped, I think, 18 episodes.
Okay.
19 episodes around there. Season 2 we're trying to go over through the summer.
Okay.
And then we already have our season finale booked.
Oh
So
shit!
we're on tour on this one.
And he's spoiling it right now. What is it? No, I'm just kidding.
Sneak peek.
Well, Martin, dude, I really appreciate it, man. I really appreciate all the stories, everything. You gave us a lot of good insight. But I think it's Chris's turn now.
Tag team,
Hey,
tag
team right here, like WWE right
Let's
here.
go.
All right, we're gonna do a little snap of the finger, and magically, fucking Chris is gonna be on the seat right here. In a 3, 2, 1, bam! What the fuck? Where'd you come from, bro?
The sky.
The sky.
Yeah,
the sky.
From the
the summoning circle.
From the paranormal sky.
But I came from the heavens.
Hey.
Marty's a baddie, so he came from hell.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Damn.
He's a baddie. Miguel's into that, bro.
He's a
It's a
baddie.
baddie.
Damn. Well, we got the other half of the I.E Spooks team right here. How many is it in your team? Is it just you two or you have more?
3.
Three?
It's 3. It's 3 of us officially. So
Okay.
it's Marty and I. And then it's our editor.
And you edit it.
He goes by Vale. Shout out Vale.
Shout out to you, Vel, the editor, man. Editing is a hard job, man. So
Oh yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
He's good.
but we have the other duo, we have the other pairing right here. We got my boy Chris
Glad
from
to be here.
I.E Spooks.
The believer,
And
bro.
The believer.
The believer.
The
yeah.
one that believes the
Not the Justin Bieber believer, just to don't be confused.
So does that mean you're a little bit you're easily scared compared to Compa Martin over here, or
I mean, well, I try not to be, but I would say I am a little more paranoid when I do go in there, just
Yeah.
because I'm kind of like, what's going on? Okay, what are we expecting? What's going on?
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I try not to be too naive about it, but
Yeah.
it's kind of watch your surroundings, because you never know too, because it could be another person, being in our area, and then it's just like you hear noises, and it's just like, what's that? But then like when it does happen, and it's legit, like you always want to make sure like you know what's going around,
Yeah.
like around you.
Yeah, you like hear noises behind you, and we're like, "What the fuck is that?" And then Martin's like, "It's just me, fool."
Yeah,
It's just me.
and sometimes it's just like, shh. And then I get scared. I'm like, dude, don't do that. Like it's just like,
He does that shit on purpose too, huh?
oh,
Like,
I think so.
Yeah.
He hasn't told me he's done it on purpose, but I know he does it.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's not really like easy for you. Like we had mentioned it earlier. You're the one that does all the research. You do all, like the history.
Yeah.
So you kind of like you know what you're walking into. So you kind of look out for it.
Mm.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I do like to read before what I do. I mean, I make sure that the place is, whatever. Like if it's, if it's haunted, like if it's haunted, what's going on? What are we expecting? Like,
Mhm.
is it like do other people are encountering the same similar things, and are we going to encounter the similar things? And then so it's just like, yeah, if you're just scratches, there's rocks being thrown, well, that's what I'm looking out for, you know. So that way things could correlate, or if they go together, then we got something,
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have an advice on someone that's like super scared, like Moises over here? Like, how would you convince someone like him to come on a ghost adventure? Just try to look for ghosts.
Look, I'll stop you right there. You can't.
You can't. No, there has money, baby, money.
To convince anybody? I mean,
because look, and the reason I say this, because if you have a show with people like nothing like Martin, non-believers, they're gonna be questioning everything.
Yeah,
it's always good to have that person that is gonna be for sure scared of everything, because obviously it helps with content. You're gonna get those reactions from that person and stuff like that. But I don't know, in the spirit world, do the people that are scared the most, do they usually attract like the paranormal?
I think so sometimes, just because it's all based off energy. Whatever you give out, you get back. So if you are scared and you're expecting to be scared, then you're gonna get scared.
Yeah.
And it might not even just be by a ghost or a spirit. It might just be by
by something.
Might just be Martin.
Random twigs.
It might just be Martin. Yeah.
It could be.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think I always say you won't experience something until you go out there and try to. If you really want to find something, then you might find it.
Yeah, because you're seeking it.
Yeah. So, you can't really convince anybody, because the most times that when you go or I go, sometimes it's like, is it real? I'm at the same time, at the end of it, I'm like, did we catch something?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. I feel like we need to go again. But sometimes it's just like those little things. It's just like, the puzzle's getting built, but sometimes it's an incomplete puzzle, and it feels like you don't get all you need just that one time. Because we've gone back several times to what are we, by the way, are we allowed to say suicide?
TikTok might knock it, but I could just bleep it.
Okay,
you can say it on the podcast though.
All right.
Podcast, you're free to do anything.
So the unalive bridge, that's what people like to call it. We've gone back there several times, and I've experienced something. The next time I don't experience something, someone else experiences something. The following time that we go, someone completely experiences something completely different. So it's not always the same thing. Whenever you go, I got touched the first time I went, but after that, I didn't get touched. Somebody else got touched. Marty got touched. Inappropriately.
Oh shit!
No
consent, bro. No consent. That's crazy.
They're freaky.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, those are the ghosts that Miguel wants to find, the freaky ones.
Oh, there's a spot, DeForest Park.
There you go, Migs. We got the fucking plug.
Long Beach.
Long
Beach, right?
Okay. I'll be there in a bit.
There was known to be like a gay hookup spot.
Oh shit!
So there was
definitely your spot.
There was some very freaky ghosts there.
Miguel, we got you.
Oh, Miguel,
that's the episode he wants to be on.
We can take you. Why are you going, Marty?
Hey, yo, what? Is it gonna be a ghost or a person now?
Tag team. Not just kidding.
Yeah. So how did you get convinced to be a part of the I.E Spooks, man? If you're the believer, you're the one that like kind of.
Honestly, it was his idea. It was his idea, and I was kind of like, he said this, but I was like, I'm there for him. I'm I'm there to protect this guy.
Ooh, you're a protector.
I felt like I was just like, oh, my homie's doing it. I kind of want to do something with my homie, because I love the guy. He's cool. He's like a brother to me. So, and he's gonna go out there and do it. He asked me. I'm like, why not? Because I'm a believer and I've experienced things before.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, this guy doesn't even believe any of that stuff. So I'm thinking, man, I should probably just go out just to watch out.
Yeah.
So, and then when he did, he took me out to Suicide Bridge. That was the first time, unalive bridge.
What a first one, or what a first location to go to.
What a first date, man.
That's crazy. Honestly.
Yeah. And then that day, I felt like something brushed like my chest. I was just like, that's weird. That I never felt that ever.
Yeah.
But that was a really weird experience for me.
Because you're bringing up, or you brought up that you've experienced things before. And these are things that you've experienced before doing I.E Spooks.
Well, before that, prior, I've experienced things. I had a friend. She played the Ouija board. Yeah. So I was there present. I didn't play the game.
Mistake. That was a mistake.
Yeah. It was. And then after that, so many weird things started happening.
See, Miguel, this is why I'm not gonna be there. This is why
I'm
not gonna be
curious
there.
though. I need the facts, bro.
Yeah, the facts are true. It's real.
Yeah.
Like I know some people don't really believe in it, but it's real.
Nah, it's
I
real.
didn't believe in it. I was like completely 100%. Oh, this is fake. Yeah, sure, play your thing, whatever. And then she my friend, she had an abortion. So she the spirit was her child that was aborted.
Oh shit!
Calling her, mom, mama, but it turns out that it wasn't.
It was someone pretending.
It was something pretending to be. What happened was that Zozo. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Zozo.
Yeah, Zozo.
So another word for Zozo is mama, because
shit.
M, Z are right next to each other.
Yep.
And then I think it's A and O or something like that. So it was saying mama the whole time, and I didn't get it right then and then. And I looked it up, and I'm like, whoa, this is like a demon.
Yeah.
So I mean, I was going, okay, it's fake, but so many things started happening. One day, we were up in her, room, and then we're by the window, like it's a second story house, and we were just talking, and then all of a sudden you hear a outside the window, and then I know it's kind of hard to get up to the second story. I mean, you got to go through like get on a ladder or something, and I was like, "Did you hear that?" She's like, "Yeah, I did," and it was like, "It's a breath, right?" She's like, "Yeah." Because before that, we've heard steps going up. Ever since you played with the Ouija board, I've been to her house before that. None of that stuff happened. But until she played the Ouija board, all that started happening. Things started happening to me. Man, we went to the church. I asked the priest. I was like, "Can you bless her or something? Can you bless
Do something."
I like, can you throw holy water or something?" Because I just said, "Oh, we're sick." That's it. I was like so concerned. She was eventually, I don't know. I want to say I prayed it away.
You prayed it away?
I stopped talking to her because I felt like it was just coming from her, and then she went on some tangent, and the life didn't go too well. But anyways, hope she's doing good. But yeah,
if she still needs it, I have a limpieza lady. So okay,
okay, maybe yeah, I'll pass that number.
No, okay, I'm kidding. I don't have her contact anymore.
Okay, I don't have her contact anymore either. So.
Okay, good. All right,
good. All right, but yeah,
Miguel, see, that's what you want to go through, Miguel.
This is what you want to put me through, Miguel.
Yeah.
But you know what? As far as pushing the boundaries, I don't know if I 100% would want to do that. Like as far as playing the Ouija board ever again, because I don't really talk about this too much, but I am a believer, but I am a believer in Christ too. So
yeah,
I know
a big religious guy.
I as far as it goes, yes, because I know that a lot of this stuff isn't really approved. But I feel like there's a need and there's a calling for it sometimes, because a lot of people don't believe in it. A lot of people don't understand what they're messing with. And if you want to look at our videos and see that, then you'll see what's real and what's not. We're just two guys out there trying to prove whether things are real or not, because people go into these places saying that they're haunted, and most of them aren't.
Yeah.
And most of those things that are spirits, most of them could be bad.
Yeah.
And we want to bring awareness too, but at the same time, we want to make sure that we put out good content as well.
Yeah,
for our sakes. But it's fun too. It's fun. I mean, we have a good time doing it. Most of the time, it's a lot of like noises and creaks and whistles, and all of it is just mostly jokes and trying to prove things that are not there.
For now. We
had situations where it's like kind of like in that situation. I think so. We had some the scratches for real.
Yeah.
That was legit. I mean, I hope that we never get to that point, but I honestly don't believe that these things could throw you. I don't think they can do all that stuff. I really don't. Maybe if it was something completely, demonic completely, but I honestly don't believe that happens, because we have dominion over them. They're not powerful.
Yeah.
So
just don't say that when we're there. I don't want you. Don't intimidate the ghosts and stuff like that, because
sometimes we do.
Fucking ragdoll, bro.
Yeah. No, I'm kidding though. No, I definitely if we ever do it with you guys, I'm fucking down. Like I said, I'm down. And I want the whole experience, bro. I want to talk to them.
Ouija board y todo.
No, not Ouija board. Not Ouija board.
Of Ray when he's like, "Show yourself."
Show yourself, Ray. But you brought up something interesting, because you talked about how you're religious.
Mhm.
And our last guest, shout out to George from the Kickback Crew. He is someone that found the path to God. He's become super religious and stuff like that. And they have a series that they do called the Scary Shit.
Mhm.
And not necessarily ghost hunting, but
Mhm.
sometimes they'll go to places that are haunted, and they'll do an episode of Scary Shit. They'll talk about scary shit essentially. And he was telling us, I was telling him like you as a religious person, how do you handle like doing stuff like this, but also be like a man of God and stuff like that. And he was telling us like you either have to. He kind of struggles with this sometimes because for him, he has to be 100% on the side of God. So that means that you can't really be doing stuff like this. You can't
Mhm.
be you can't be doing the scary stuff and stuff like that.
Mhm.
It's interesting that you say that because your take is a little bit different.
Oh yeah.
How would you say like you handle it? I guess.
When I like go to these places, like
Yeah,
as
yeah.
far as like
Like
go to, or just like,
since you're a religious person, like how do you handle your faith and do this at the same time?
oh, I mean, I 100% think that I'm not doing anything wrong.
Yeah.
I always, you know, like as far as the way I live, like I always try to be that person that's in the right path of Christ. So, as far as where it goes to biblical stuff, a lot of it, I like to read, and I do read as well the Bible. So, I'm not 100% like I can't quote everything that's in there, but like I've read things and you know, there's always a calling. There's a calling for certain things. A lot of people can't do certain things in life. People could, you know, to give you a calling for being, I don't know, a teacher. Some people have a calling to be a police officer.
Yeah.
You know, and there's really weird callings, and our calling is to be, you know, YouTubers that go into these haunted places, and whether they're real things there or not, we're there to debunk things, and we still walk in the path of. I mean, I'm speaking for myself.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Marty can speak for himself. I mean, I know that we all have we are all people of faith, so we all have different levels of faith or whatever we want to call it.
Yeah.
But the way I see is that I go into these places just to see whether things are going to be real or not, and if they are, I mean, don't mess with it.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah,
But
like you mentioned earlier, like you're not going into these places to seek, you know, the wrong or whatever. You're literally just trying to debunk, you know, figure out the reasonings behind things, and then to your point, like if there is something, you respectfully, you know, deal with it, and that's it. Like it's not like you're not antagonizing it. You're not trying to bring evil onto you or whatever. I mean, it makes sense to me. Like I get like into like how Adnan said, like our last guest is like you're 100% with God. I think for you, it's still the same thing. Like you're 100% on the good side, you know, like you're not seeking the evil. You're not seeking bad intentions.
Yeah. I mean, definitely when I started this with Marty, I mean, it kind of was leading into like, hey, I'm having fun with my homie.
Yeah.
You know, we're doing some funny stuff, you know, and we're going into these abandoned places or these places who are supposed haunted, which is cool, you know. But I think at one point when you start getting into it and you start feeling that energy, you start realizing that there's something that may not be right, and you might want to be on the right side, and that's how I see it, and that's how it is. I mean, we don't really talk about it too much on the shows and stuff like that because, you know, all it is just entertainment, and and then there's stuff that happens outside of that where there are, you know, we do have done it on the videos where it's like we do prayers, so we don't attach anything because that's not our goal at all. We don't want to bring any negativity back home and stuff like that to our family, which we've been pretty good at it. I mean, we've been pretty good at doing our part and trying to be safe and doing the right things, because obviously if we're not, then we might be messing with something that we can probably bring home and get attached to us, because I do believe that's real. Exorcisms are real. You know, the possessions, all that stuff, it's real. I haven't really talked to a lot of people about this, but I had two family members who were possessed in Mexico, and one of them did pass away, but one of them did survive, and I've only know stories of it from my family because I know them personally, but I never got to see them after the fact and ask them about it. But I know that is real, and I wouldn't want that to happen to, you know, my partner Marty, you know, any of our teammates on the show, or anybody who could bring us on the show. So we try to stay true to ourselves, and we try to stay true to the show too. So it's cool. It's fun. you know?
That's awesome. Yeah, and that's why I love having these conversations because, like I said, our last guest was explaining how he was like 100% on it, and you're a little bit different.
Mhm.
And he's not wrong, and you're not wrong. It's just everybody has like their own way of viewing things, and that's like the beautiful thing about having these conversations because you learn how everybody kind of views things and stuff.
Mhm. Yeah,
And-
everybody's different. I mean,
Yeah.
you look at the other people who are doing the same thing that we are, and they're a little different too. They might have different intentions and different goals too. And our goal is to, like Marty said, we're here to, put out good content, but we're actually make sure that we're, we're testing the waters. We're making sure that it's legit or not.
Yeah.
We're all about that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So,
man.
and
Some
we're-
credible stuff. Yeah,
Yeah. So
credible stuff. Yeah.
I like it. I like it. Compas, any questions?
Miguel looks possessed over there, bro.
For real.
Well, chill.
You've
Hold
been a
on,
little
bro.
quiet out there, bro.
It's gonna.
I'm fucking full screening that shit, bro.
Ah,
I'm putting you forefront for that, bro.
No. Well, personally, I want I want to hear where you want to go. Like, what's your like?
oh.
Your
I wouldn't say
dream
dream goal, but
spot.
yeah, your dream goal. I guess.
Okay,
you know?
I actually
Dream
do.
location.
I actually do. And it's the catacombs and what
Ooh,
is it?
Paris?
Yeah, Paris.
Oh, that
Ye-
shit sounds.
You
sick.
see that movie As Above, So Below?
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's so scary. It's I am a scare. I have been afraid of the dark.
Yeah.
And it
Turn
started.
off the light, Martin. No, I'm just kidding.
That's why I carried the night vision. It happened. It started back when my friend had played the Ouija board. Because the thing is that it was messing with the lights. It would turn it off randomly, and then just out of nowhere, you could just feel the thickness. But
Yeah.
one of my dream goals, is to go to the catacombs.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because it's so dark. It's claustrophobic. It's almost to like you can't even get to the end.
Yeah.
It's a maze. And the fact that a lot of people are scared to go down there and do all the things. I've seen Ghost Adventures do that stuff, and like it's really cool. But I wish like we can go ahead and do that because it just would be like my testimony as far as like I feel like I did something that a lot of people couldn't do.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's. I mean, I've never been and I never really seen so much of it, but it's like it's almost endless.
That'd be a dope
mystery.
location. I think I'd be down to go down there too. Not only you get a 2-for-1, you go to Paris and you get to explore Paris and shit like that.
Yeah.
But then the catacombs, and like it's like you said, you get that sense of like, damn, bro, I did something that a majority of the people can't do or not willing to do and stuff.
Mhm.
So that'd be dope.
So that wasn't like on my. I had 3 locations and that wasn't one because I just forgot about it. But
Well,
yeah, I was thinking of doing like one of the concentration camps in Germany.
Oh,
the
that would be
Holocaust.
pretty scary. That would be pretty.
you want to go to Auschwitz?
Yeah, second location would be either of the bombing locations in Japan, so Nagasaki or
Okay, you
Hiroshima.
want to go to mass like
That's
Well,
one of that is one of my places too.
Yeah.
Japan.
Yeah, people just stopped. Like that's it. Like in a second, they were gone. Imagine everything that they died with. And then the third would be Pearl Harbor, the ship that sunk with everyone inside of it. After the Japanese attacked us.
Yeah.
And like
You know-
I think just because I think about these places a lot and I see them online and you like put yourself in that situation. It's like if I was in that ship and I'm drowning, like what's the last thing I'm thinking of? What's the last thing I'm doing?
Mhm.
Or I fucking see a bomb in the sky, like what the fuck's going on through my head,
Yeah. No, that's too. Japan is one of my dream destinations as far as investigating. There's always that. The forest as well.
forest.
I was gonna say that, like,
yeah.
I didn't want to say because, like, is it in poor taste because ever since the Logan Paul thing, like, he recorded like the body.
Yeah.
Is it like, do people really go to the Suicide Forest to do these things anymore? But that would be a really good location to go to.
I don't really know too much about like those kind of things, but it's interesting because there's also the bridges from like and the one we were talking about in Pasadena, Colorado Bridge. You never know. People have been jumping off that bridge for years. So why wouldn't somebody jump again? Why the forest in Japan? Why wouldn't someone go over there and do their self in? Everybody's doing it. I don't know what the numbers are, but people die every day. People, they take their lives every day too. So I mean, it's all that energy that just kind of gets left there.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons. The last video too. They didn't take their life there. Sorry. But it's just like it's just so much energy that lingers, and it just becomes this almost like this infection. And we want to make sure that in check to see if that's legit or not, because I mean, there's always the stories. If you hear stories so often, right? Like, then it must be true.
Yeah.
If people are like, oh, well, ghosts aren't alive, or they're not, they don't exist, you know. But you hear so many stories about it consistently, just like aliens.
Yeah.
You know. So it's like, why wouldn't it be real? Why wouldn't it be true? Let's go find out. That's how I see it.
That was a little harder because we need to
find out.
We need a spaceship to go out there to find out. No. That was a little harder.
That one's a little harder.
Well, I had a question. Do you think when a spirit lingers, it's because of its like unfinished business, or what do you think the reason why there's so many spirits lingering?
It could be so many things, but what is said is this is going biblical, but what is said is that spirits don't linger, only demons linger. So
Yeah.
I don't know if those things are legit or not.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't really know, but I would say if there is some, I mean, because our mission is to find out. Our
Right.
mission is to look for it and get those answers. But I would say if there's a reason there's something there, is because there has just been so many negative energy that's been imprinted there from being, previous people years before. Like the motel that I was talking about. A lot of people go there to do what? Drugs, commit suicide, unalive themselves, and prostitutions, sex working and stuff like that. So it's like there's so much bad things that are happening in one place at different times, but it just leaves this imprint that it just maybe something just likes to feed off of it.
Yeah.
Which usually that's what a demon is, or a bad spirit. Let's just call it a bad spirit then.
Yeah.
I would say it's just everything that's left behind there. Like if you leave your trash somewhere, what's gonna happen? You're just gonna get a bunch of bugs, a bunch of roaches, a bunch of spiders, just an infestation. So people are just leaving their negative feelings, their negative trash there, and it's just rotting and just creating this mass that eventually becomes into, like I would say, a hotspot for something that's negative.
Mm-hmm.
Good analogy. The trash.
I was just thinking of the trash because I saw the trash can over there.
Damn, bro. Dirty ass
bro.
room, bro.
It's empty. It's empty, bro.
It's empty. It's empty.
You know
He
what?
said he saw the Medica jersey, bro. And he's like, trash.
Oh, shoot.
You know what? I just like thought of another location. I feel like a good location to go to is like somewhere in Rome, because I feel like Rome,
it's those places are ancient.
Yeah, they're
Greece.
ancient. Yeah.
Oh, they have a whole lot of history. Those buildings and everything hold a lot of energy. The one that he was talking about in the camp.
Yeah.
The camp. It's still what is there is just literally just a brick. What was it? A chimney that's there.
Yeah.
And it's just things just hold on to structure.
Yeah.
Mahogany woods, things like just hold on to the structure of houses. That's why it just holds so much. So same thing with the architectures, and that's what I've read and that's what I heard. I like to read a lot, so it's a lot of ancient history. That's just so much that happened there. The what is it? The Colosseum, right?
Colosseum, yeah.
So it's just so much negative energy.
Yeah, imagine getting fucking haunted by haunted wood, bro. Just a haunted wood.
Ghost wood,
bro.
Fucking plank.
You got that ghost wood or what?
Like, what do you mean, bro?
You got the haunted.
You got that haunted by wood.
You got that good ass ghost wood or what?
When you said wood, I was thinking Titanic over here, bro. Like shit, bro. I'm like, I'm sunk down here in the ship, Like, what's up?
The Titanic, if it was still around, damn.
Or the Queen Mary.
The Queen Mary.
That's on the list. We're going.
See, that one's weird because like there's a rave nearby there where you can get on that Queen Mary, and it's like
you can stay. No, I mean you can stay at the Queen Mary whenever.
I know, but it's just like I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit of a fraud,
Okay.
Then go, bitch,
buddy.
go.
Yeah, then go then. Go then.
Bro, I'll go, but you guys come with.
Oh yeah, let's go. Yeah, we'll do the what is it? Ouija board, the collab.
Let's make it happen.
You can do it. I mean, we'll just be on the other side of the door. You can have a night vision, everything. And,
he said on the other side of the door, on the other side of the building.
Yeah.
If it happens to collab, we gotta make sure that McGill gets his own room by himself.
No. If we're
be
doing
talking
the collab,
that talk. You be
It's
talking
when
that time.
when they hit the asylum, bro. We're going to the asylum together, bro. Because that shit actually
Ooh.
sounds like it's fucked up.
Ooh, I'm scared of an asylum though, because I don't. Have you guys ever seen a movie called Grave Encounters? You've seen it, Martin?
Oh,
There's
I've heard of it. I haven't
this
seen it.
there's this part of the movie where the fucking asylum literally traps them inside and it makes them go through a loop. They'll go through a door and they end up in the same fucking spot, and it's just a big ass loop. I'm scared of that happening, bro. What if we go in there, we just end up in a loop? We never can get out. I don't want to,
Wait,
man.
that could
I
happen
want to-
anywhere you go.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. No, I'm down. I'm down to go anywhere. Yeah, put me anywhere, bro. I'm there. I'm gonna be beefing with the ghosts, and then
That's exactly why we shouldn't take you.
no, I wouldn't do that. I'll definitely follow all the rules. I gotta make sure, bro. I don't. You gotta. What is that word I'm looking for? You can't. You're pretty much talking shit. You talk shit
Yeah,
to the ghost.
agitate?
You
Antagonize?
can't agitate. You can't antagonize the ghost.
We
'Cause-
have.
Shit, maybe you can. Maybe you can then.
I mean, not consistently, but I
Yeah.
mean, I think I called it a little bitch sometime.
Oh,
I forgot when was. I think it was when this guy was. We were at that campsite in Claremont.
Yeah.
He was doing the Estes method. He couldn't hear me, and I was asking questions, and he kept saying something about killing him, and then I said, "I'll leave my friend alone." Something up, and then I said something. Yeah, I said. I think I said "fuck you." Actually, yeah.
Oh, shit. Damn.
And then I ended it because I was like, "No, let's get out of here." Because
This is the guy protecting you.
Yeah, I mean, he did say get away from him. I would have
That's
said,
true, that's true.
You
Yeah,
won't
you're
do
right,
it, bitch. You ain't down.
So
If you do it to me. Do it to me.
What? No.
No?
at that point, I was kind of lost with words. I'm like, why am I having this dumb conversation with a supposed ghost or entity? And I'm like, you know what? Forget you. You know? So it just came out like that. I was like, oh, shoot.
Imagine asking the ghost, "Hey, do you believe in ghosts?"
Dude, what the fuck?
This
Hey,
motherfucker.
ghosts. Do you believe in ghosts? Yeah. Ghostception.
Yeah.
So that brings the next question, or the question that we asked Martin. Then is there like a limit, or is there a line you won't cross when it comes to doing I.E Spooks? You know, but you've already done the Ouija board. I mean, what goes above the Ouija board?
But he won't do it again, though. That's the thing, man.
I don't think I'll do it again. Like I'm sometimes I be talk, you know, because I was like, hey, let's do the Ouija board. Let's do something crazy.
Yeah.
But then I started thinking about it. I'm like, nah, it wouldn't be cool. I just wouldn't want to. I just wouldn't want to bring really a bad. How do you say it? Like something like a negative, like a negative presentation of us in a way. Like kind of like I would like to do collabs and everything and have people on there, but I just wouldn't want to have like, you know, like let's just say I wouldn't want to partner up with people who are part of a satanic.
Oh shit.
Miguel,
You know?
you're out of
Hey,
here,
bro. I'm designed to do a summoning circle, bro.
If you're gonna do a summoning circle, do it by yourself. We'll record it,
No.
but I will just say we weren't a part of it.
We'll
Bro.
use it for entertainment purposes, but
For
get the fuck
entertainment
outta here.
purposes.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
But I need the homies, bro. We got to make the circle, you know.
He's gonna be in the
Alright,
circle
boss.
by himself.
Yeah.
We're
no, but
not
I mean-
summoning anything crazy, bro. Shit.
What do
Just
you
Well,
mean?
it's-
What do you mean?
That's the whole point
What
of
is
it.
something? What is something you're summoning that's tame?
Yeah,
a fucking
Yeah,
rabbit. I don't know.
yeah, exactly. bro.
Head ass.
he's doing he watches anime. You're doing a summoning jutsu for some weird.
I was gonna say, yeah, exactly, bro.
Motherfucker doing the sexy jutsu.
Oh yeah, okay,
I
we
was
can do
gonna
that
say
one.
some Exodia, bro.
Exodia's third leg.
Hey, yo.
No.
All right,
Okay.
so no summoning circle, no Ouija board. All right, so what are we doing? What's some
I-
kind of crazy shit? You know,
You get the monkey paw,
I'm-
bro.
salt. I don't know
man.
what fucking what else? What's,
I mean,
what's
we did a
crazy stuff?
tarot card reading. I'm like, I don't know.
I'm
I
not
feel
down
like that
for
was like
actually.
a big deal at one point, but
Ter-
I would say the more vulnerability we can get is the better. Being on solo like investigations, as far as like us having our alone time doing, you know, not a Ouija board, but like everything else in the dark, you know, all alone. Marty is over here, you know, probably, you know, doing his own investigation, kind of like how we did in DeForest Park, you know. But I would say those kind of things is what makes the show. It's like vulnerability. You're alone. No one's around you. If something happens, something could go wrong. I would say the more vulnerability we can have, as far as isolation, would probably be the best. I would stick to our tools. I wouldn't really go into anything that's more like I said, kind of like seances, satanic kind of a way,
yeah.
pagan. I would say more as far as like better locations. I mean, as far as like the asylum, something that is more like you would say that's insane. Like that place is crazy. Like how would you go there and you're by yourself? Me going into an asylum all by myself, Marty being outside, chilling in the car, that would be pretty crazy. Because I don't know how you guys feel about that. I mean, me just being scared of the dark is, for me, kind of pushing the limit. I mean, out there, with just
being in an asylum by yourself,
not even with a little flashlight, just a little night vision camera, and
bro,
that's this big.
I get scared, bro. I'm not scared of the dark, but at my parents' house, they have a motion sensor light in the shower. Sometimes if I be taking too long in the shower, that shit turns off, and I get scared, bro. I'm there butt ass naked, and the fucking the light just turns off. I gotta go fucking switch it back on.
Oh my god, no!
And then
what? The fuck you taking that long?
And then it gets deeper, bro. Like, what if when I turn the light back on, I end up in the back rooms or some shit? You know, my mind is weird, bro.
Speaking of turning the lights off in bathrooms, guys, I think you know where I'm going with this. There was always
I'm scared. Hold up.
I don't know where you're going with this.
A little kid's fairy tale, or not even fairy tale, fucking story.
Oh, Bloody Mary?
Bloody Mary, y'all. Have you done it, or would you do it?
I've done it. I've done it, and I was scared.
I've done it too.
Yeah?
I was sitting bricks.
Yeah, I was in the restroom by myself in the dark, and I'm like, oh, dang. And then, like, I'm doing it, I'm just like, okay, nothing's happening, but still, just the fact that you are thinking that something will happen is what makes you scared.
Yeah.
And that's the worst part of it.
Yep. I gave it like 5 seconds, and I'm out.
But I would say the pushing the limit part, I haven't really mentioned this to him, but one of the things I was thinking on here, coming here was that would it be crazy if I just did a solo investigation, or Marty or you, all by ourselves?
That's what I was gonna say.
Like literally, okay, Chris, you're gonna go into the trail, you're gonna go all the way by yourself, you're gonna go have the investigation, you're gonna do all that, and then he's gonna be over there doing commentary and talking crap the whole time. That would be interesting. I mean, like, sure, yeah, like we've done it for like 10 minutes or 15 minutes, but like 30 minutes, 40 minutes.
What if he came back, but it wasn't him? Wait, nah, fuck that.
You never know if it was actually him. What if it was a Marty alter ego?
What if he never comes back?
Exactly. Damn.
That would be worse. That would be fucking worse.
That reminds me of one time where my roommate, and it's crazy why the fuck I even did this, because it was when I like first met my roommate. We had barely moved in, and we've known each other for maybe like a month or two. And he's like, let's go on this hiking trail. And we went to, I don't know if you guys ever been to Eaton Canyon. It's a hiking trail in Los Angeles. And we went literally at night. I don't know why the fuck we did that, but we went at night when there was like literally nobody there. And we would go. And the reason we went is because I guess there's like a waterfall at the end. And at the time, it wasn't even like active. But we went, and on the way back, we would like come across like suspicious looking people and shit like that. And then we would look at there was like writing on rocks. So there was like a pentagram on one of the rocks. There was a 666 on one of the rocks. I'm like, why the fuck am I here in the middle of the night on a hiking trail with someone that I barely know like 2 months? Probably that was stupid on my part.
Yeah.
But something like that would be smart. Like if you went to like Eaton Canyon, or a known trail that's known to have like activity or some shit like that, and you're just on the mic and he just goes there by himself. That'd be good.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that'd be. Hey, a lot of ideas coming out, man.
Have you guys considered doing like a possible live stream? Maybe like you're like streaming, and like the guests can be like, hey, try this or do that, and maybe you'll do it, maybe you won't, kind of thing. But like at least you're like live stream for people to see it. Yeah,
you know what? Someone brought that up to me. I'm not sure if we talked about it, but it was Twitch. Somebody said, why don't you guys do Twitch? Or somebody brought it up to me, why don't you do Twitch? Because then you could do that, and then or like have it on the live. But I understand what you mean. That would be kind of cool, because then we would get like live chat feed right then and there. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be something we'd have to work out.
That could also work in tangent with doing the solo thing.
Yeah.
You have like a chat to look at while you're doing it by yourself. You also have the chat to look at and stuff. And then
you have that comfort at least.
You have that comfort that you have people watching you.
If I go out, at least a chat's on me, yo.
But what if the chat is saying like, watch out behind you, bro?
They just fuck with you the whole time. Yeah,
they're just trolling you the whole
that's cool.
time.
The only thing I'm thinking about is the edits. I'm like, because what if we start? I mean, what if we start like panicking or something? Sometimes things don't make it into the actual whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, and I would shit bricks for sure.
Yeah, sometimes some things don't make it onto the whole video, and And sometimes, we miss a thing, or like we didn't add a thing, and then it's just like, hey, you know what, don't add this thing, or because it does happen where, either I may not want something on there. But no, that's pretty cool. But I mean, that's how it is after the editing.
Yeah, something to think
It's
about,
like,
man.
take that off. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Shit. Well, Chris, what would you say then? We asked Martin as well. What would you say was the most craziest thing you've experienced while doing I.E Spooks?
Wow, that's a good one. I never really thought about it, man.
We got them thinking, guys. We got them thinking.
The most weirdest thing that's happened on the show to me personally, or
yeah, it could be. I mean, it could be something that happened to someone else, but like you experienced it.
Hey, you know what? It's kind of a cool thing. It's kind of a sad thing, but I'm thinking back at all the videos, and I'm like, man, we did a lot of videos already.
Yeah.
So that's how I'm thinking about it right now. I'll probably gonna have to go with the Suicide Bridge again.
Yeah.
That one to me, I wish it had more views. I wish it had more likes, because I feel like every time we went there, there's something happened.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't a whole lot, but it's just what would you call it? It's just a hot spot. It's just a hot spot of nothing but negative energy. And I tell you, it wasn't on film, but I got touched. And ever since then, like, I felt something, and I'm like, this is weird, but I'm like, I want to feel that again.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I want something to do that again. Like, I want something to make me believe, hey, you're there and you're trying to get my attention, because I don't think it's always real. I don't think it's always something. I don't like, I tell you, I'm a believer, but I want to believe.
Yeah.
I want to believe more.
I get that. I feel it. I would do the same shit.
It's an addiction, bro. I think you're addicted at this point.
I have an addictive personality.
Yeah. Some people are addicted to gambling. Some people are addicted to
the thrill, bro. It's adrenaline rush.
You're addicted to being touched by ghosts.
I want to get touched by ghosts all the time.
In the right places, though. In the right places.
In the right places.
In the right places. Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. So, what do you think Martin said his goal? What is your goal for the I.E Spooks channel?
I think
as a believer, he's the non-believer. You're the believer.
I want our viewers to be able to relate to us.
Yeah.
When it comes to, hey, I've had experiences too. I'm not the only one. I'm not crazy. Because it happens. We ran into somebody, or we met somebody who we may investigate there soon. And she thinks she's crazy. She thinks she was going crazy. And we want to help her out and make sure that she's not feeling crazy.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't know what's going on in her business. And we want to just make sure that people can relate, like, hey, well, maybe there is something there, but maybe it's not bad.
Yeah.
And if there is something there, like, I mean, if there isn't something, like, then maybe it's something else. Maybe it is, something making a snap.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just a snap. Maybe something's making the faucet run, bad plumbing or something. Whatever it is. I just want people to be able to relate and to see these things and be like, hey, you know what? Let me try this. Let me see if I could debunk this,
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want to just have people believe that everything is paranormal.
Yeah.
Because it's not all. It's normal, but it only makes it paranormal because we can't find an explanation for it.
Dude, that could be a good catchphrase for you guys. Something about like, because you guys are hunting the paranormal, but it ends up being normal. It's not paranormal, it's normal. Something like that. That'd be like a good catchphrase right there. Sheesh.
That's cool.
It ain't paranormal. It's just normal. But on the occasions where it is just normal, because it might be paranormal. You never know.
I just want people to either be like Marty and I, like where it's it's possible, but it might not be possible. So that's dope, that's the way I see it. That's what I want to do with it.
Shit, man. So,
it's like, bro, I got good news, I got bad news. One, you're not crazy. Two, but you're fucked. That's like, get the fuck out.
True. In that case, it's a lose-lose, because like you confirm that she's not crazy.
Yeah, at least we were able to tell her.
Yeah, at least.
Because it's some
now
people,
she knows people believe her.
Yeah. Because some people think they're all by themselves in their head.
Yeah.
And then that's how we try to do is like, hey, we got you. We'll check it out.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
It won't be you, it'll be us.
Yeah.
And if it gets attached to somebody, it's gonna get attached to Marty.
Yeah.
Because he's the cute one.
Like, that is crazy.
He's the cute one.
All right.
Shit. But yeah, man, I love what you guys are doing, man.
Thanks.
Like I said, you guys are doing it right. But at the same time, you guys are also helping people. In this case, that lady, like you're gonna help her either confirm her suspicions or you're gonna give her that relief, knowing that it's not something paranormal.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, you guys are making entertainment. You know, you guys are entertaining people at the same time. You guys are making great content. You guys are on the right path. You guys hit 1,000, like I said. You guys just started season 2, and you guys are gonna fucking.
In less than a year.
Man. In less than a year, bro. That is crazy. In less than a year, man. And that just to show the hard work that you guys are putting in, man. Not a lot of people can say that they got 1,000 followers in a year, man.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a lot of hard work, man. A lot of hard work, sweat, some tears, some farts along the way, all of it. You know?
Some farts, some shits, you know, some touches, getting touched and shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But
you change your pants a lot or what?
you know what? Somebody sharted on not on our show, but he collabed with us.
Shit.
Okay, shout out XB.
Hey, sometimes you shart, bro. Sometimes it happens, you know.
You just get too scared,
judging.
bro.
Yeah.
No judging, man. No judging. Miguel probably shart.
He's a
no, it's Moises for sure, bro.
Yeah, Moises not healed.
Impossible.
My boy was shart, everything, bro. Moises, Miguel, do you guys have any last questions? Anything?
Nah, I mean, power to you guys. You know, I think like Adnan said already, you guys are killing the game. Your consistency, your work ethic, and you know, being true to who you are. You know, I think that's the reason why you guys have had this following. As long as you guys stay true to who you guys are and keep doing what you guys want to do and put out there for the people, like, you know, I wish you guys nothing but success. Congrats on the 1,000. Congrats on season 2. And you know, as much as I don't like this stuff and like I fear it so much, like I will be tuning in and following your guys' journey because I think you guys are gonna make it big. And but yeah, shout out to you guys.
Thank you, bro.
Personally, if you're down to have us, like me and Anon specifically, because not this fucker over here, I know he's too scared. Like, hey, dude, just let us know. Like, I'm down. If you need like a clown that gets scared easily, that's me. Like, I'll be like balls deep for a second, and then a second I think I hear something, I'll be screaming like a girl and I'm out, bro. But then I'll probably come back in hella slowly, you know. And then, you know, I hope to see some awesome videos from you guys. If you guys can find like an abandoned carnival circus kind of thing, that'd be hella crazy. That'd be sick, you know.
Yeah, that'd be really cool too.
But yeah, you know, keep working hard and keep, you know, stay true to that honesty. You know, like either trying to prove something as much as you can, or you know, saying, hey, this is, you know, paranormal, and that's it. You know. I think that's what people like. Yeah,
we got this, man. Marty and I, we got this, bro. We were gonna stay true to ourselves, and we're gonna keep people, try to, you know, keep our fan base happy. You know, we have a good fan base, and they're really supportive. And thank you guys for supporting us too. I really appreciate that. We appreciate that.
Yeah, no, thank you guys so much for making the drive, man. Martin, Chris, thank you so much for fucking coming through, man. Anything you guys want to shout out?
Oh, okay. So we got a TikTok. That's I.E Spooks.
No longer banned.
No longer banned.
Yeah.
Okay. We got that IG. That's I.E Spooks. We also got the YouTube. Obviously, I.E Spooks again. The I.E Spooks channel. Once again, this is Marty. I'm Chris. We're I.E Spooks channel. The Los Spooky Boys, aka our buddy Vale. He's not here, but shout out Vale.
Shout out Vale.
And shout out all the baddies.
Yeah. Everybody go show them some love. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Follow them everywhere, man. Follow everywhere. Once again, thank you guys, man. There's only one way to end the fucking episode. Let's put the fucking Ghost Hunters theme song again. We'll catch you guys on the next episode. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out, y'all. Peace out.